Happy Sunday, everybody. Turner, Ohio is obviously in downtown Cleveland looking at the Rocket Arena. And I think this is one of the buildings that's had the most names ever in the history of naming buildings. Started off as the Gund, of course. The Q, Rocket Mortgage Arena, now Rocket Arena. What else has it been called? And this one's had a few names too. I still call that one the Jake. But I'm down here today on a overcast day. I was hoping for some good skies for some pretty pictures, but oh well. Can't always get what we want. There's a little walkway right there that gets you from Tower City to the Rocket Arena. That's kind of cool. As a matter of fact, let me buzz down here real quick. I had a job. It was a fun job, too. I got to fly the drone inside of those tunnels. You see the rapid transit tunnels there? I had a job that I had to shoot down in there. That was fun. Very interesting. So anyhow, the reason we are here is, what do they call this? Let me bring up my notes here. The Cleveland Clinic Global Peak Performance Center is being built as one of the first steps of the Bedrock project, $3.5 billion Bedrock project. And this is going to be the Cavaliers' new training center, actually. It's going to be a worldwide famous athlete training site, hooked up, of course, with the Cleveland Clinic, which everybody knows how big the Cleveland Clinic is. So they're getting their elevator shafts put in, and they're going to erect this building. It's going to be super neat. So this is going to be the main portion of the building, of course. And it will extend down towards that bridge. That's the Guardians Bridge. The Hope Memorial Bridge, I do believe they call it. But I wanted to show you something that's kind of neat history. Eagle Avenue used to come down through here. And if I fly up here real quick, you'll see that there's still a portion left of the old roadway. And you can climb these stairs if you're going to like the baseball game. You can climb those stairs and walk across the street and get to the baseball game. And let me get up to the bridge here and we will turn around. So this is the beginning of Eagle Avenue right there at Ontario. And I'm going to do a 180. And we'll go back down the same route. Because what this used to do, it used to ramp down, and it's going to be rebuilt, and it's actually going to go right through the middle of this building down here, this Cleveland Clinic Training Center. It's going to go right through the building, the road will, and come down and tie into here, which would be kind of pretty neat. I've seen renderings of it, of course. Like I said, there's going to be more building over this way. They're just getting the other part done first. So I'll fly over here and I'll do 180 here as well. And we'll go back at it. There will be public access to the building and the facilities. And they're also going to have a public access kayak launching ramp right down there by the river. So this is going to, again, be all part of the Bedrock Riverfront project, which, if you look at the Tower City complex, everything between the river and the Tower City complex is owned by Bedrock, and they're going to be really knocking it out there. They're going to be putting on all sorts of buildings and parks and just places to enjoy. It's going to be a nice upgrade to the riverfront. But again, our main point right here is this cool building. Now I'm going to show you another thing too. Speaking of Eagle Avenue, or Eagle Road. I think it's Eagle Avenue. It comes down. It's going to go right through the building. It used to connect to the Eagle Avenue lift bridge, which has been closed for quite a while. And we might get dive bombed by a few birds over here. A few seagulls. But this is slated for demolition soon. I'm guessing it's going to start this year. They have to take it down piece by piece, of course, with cranes and whatnot. So it has a foundation issue that is irreparable. So they can't just fix it and get it back into shape. Because, again, this is my guess. I haven't read anything on this. But there's a lot of development going on over here as well. You can see all those apartments, condos, townhouses, whatever you want to call them, off in the distance there. There's a lot of people going to be living over there. So, to get down here, this is Scranton Peninsula, of course. To get over to Scranton Peninsula, that's like one of the only bridges from downtown Cleveland. So, as I get you dizzy and go back and forth, so if we look at this and imagine this bridge being taken out, it would make a whole lot of sense to put another bridge in here so that people could come down from this side of the city and get over to the Scranton Peninsula. Another key point of interest is the Cleveland Fire Station. This is where they used to dock the Cleveland Fire boat. And I've hung out there and flown from there a couple of times. As a matter of fact, I met, I think he's the president of operations with the Cleveland Cavaliers over at the Rocket Arena. I met him down there one day that I was flying behind the building. Kobe, I can't think of his last name, Altman maybe? Nice gentleman. Met him and his wife and his kids down there. That was pretty cool. Well, there's a nice picture for us. We better take this. Even though we got no pretty sky, we'll still have to take this picture. So there you go, folks. A look at the Cleveland Clinic training complex for the Cavaliers. Just going in right there. That being said, be sure to like and follow. Click that follow button, folks. The Drone Ohio Facebook page. We have over 41,000 followers, so join the gang, because Drone Ohio is always having fun. Again, right in the center of the picture, you can see where Eagle Avenue comes down. It's going to come right through the middle of that building. That's going to be kind of cool. So anyhow, that's going to do it for me. Check out DroneOhio.com and Drone Ohio on YouTube. Actually, we just launched a new DroneOhio.com website, so not much has changed, just some tweaks and whatnot. So there you go. And with that, I'm going to get about with my Sunday business. Go take care of some business. You guys have a great weekend, and Drone Ohio is out. You guys have a good day.